Yo, 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 what's up, what's up, what's up? We in this thing, business in the cut. We back again. Live with it. We live with it. Talk to me. We back at it once again. Business in the cut. Where y'all at? Where y'all been? Where y'all gonna be? We got my main man in the building, man. We got Mr. D.Tarver.
So how you doing today, brother?
Man, you got it. We appreciate you coming, taking out. We've been trying to do this one for about 2 months. 2 months we've been trying to do this podcast, and he finally came. We got him in the building, man. So we're gonna do a little talking today, man.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
That's right. So D, we're gonna ask a couple of questions as we always do, and see if we can make something happen. So what elementary schools you go to, and what side of town you from? You grew up in?
Man, I'm from Kingston community. I went to Kingston Elementary School, man. I don't know if it's still even in existence right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So from the east side of town, born and raised in Kingston, man, and city of Birmingham product, man.
Man, look. So y'all gonna see me doing a lot of smiling, cause first of all, man, he like a big brother and a mentor. Second of all, I thank him for this interview, and third of all, man, he man, y'all don't know, man. This man here, man, smart as I don't know what. Some of y'all know him, but y'all don't know how smart he is. So, what middle school?
Back then, we ain't have.
Oh, y'all really? So you just went K through 8?
K through 8.
Okay.
You was 5, you went to school with the person 13 or 14. Yeah, I can remember we had a girl in our class, she was 15.
Oh, for real?
In 8th grade, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, man.
So what about high school? We already know what high school. I'm gonna let you say it, because y'all know what I'm finna say. Go ahead.
Yeah, Woodlawn High School.
Woodlawn High School.
Yes, sir.
Home of the best week that y'all have ever seen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we ain't gonna even debate that. Don't even get in the comments. Y'all know what week is the hypest. Y'all know what class is the hypest too, cause he shut platinum down for his class.
Yeah, that's the only time I get a chance to get out, make 3 or 4 days. Parents' birthday,
Yeah.
my birthday, grandkids' birthday, but I make that Woodlawn week one day my day.
That's right. So man, when you was at Woodlawn, you played sports, right?
Yes, sir.
What all did you play?
And I played baseball, basketball, and dipping down a little track,
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Track, yeah. I ain't did a little track when I went to college a little bit,
Okay.
just to kind of stay in shape. But I ended up, choosing to play basketball, and that's why I got my, opportunity to go to college.
Now I'm gonna try to do this. He was in the Hall of Fame at Miles College, right?
Yes, sir.
Hall of Fame at Miles College. Cause see, 2 months ago, I had this thing down pat. Hall of Fame at Miles College. You was the assistant coach at We Know Him at one time.
Yes, sir.
Then you was assistant coach at Lawson.
Lawson State. Yeah.
Okay. Then you was assistant coach at Gasden State and became head coach.
Yes, sir.
You have your master's in. Golly, what you got your master's in?
Master in Education.
You got a master's in education, but it's 2 more masters, ain't it?
Yeah, I got a
Bachelor's.
I got a bachelor's in business administration.
And it's something else.
Yeah, I got another BA. I got a BA and a BA and a BA, BS and a BA.
BS and a BA.
Yeah, one in education, one in business.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So I got all the degrees.
Yeah, I got a 2-year degree too from Lawson State.
2-year degree from Lawson.
Pre-teaching. Yeah.
So we're gonna speed up a little bit because we got the degrees out the way. You got did you have All-American? Something?
No, I coached several All-Americans.
Coach several All-American. Okay. Then after that, what did you get into?
Man, I got into just opportunities. That's the best thing I say I'm thankful for. you know, having the chance to get all the opportunities.
Several businesses and
several businesses,
yeah.
man.
Because I know you have several businesses.
Yeah, I got several businesses that I'm a part of.
Yes.
Came back to the community. We got opened up a lot of business inside the city of Birmingham
Yeah.
as well. But the most important thing you miss, man, you miss 1989 Birmingham Times, man. I want to thank Birmingham Times, man.
If I go over there to that desk, I bet you it's on there.
Yeah.
I had all that. I'm telling you, and you said 1980. I said, God,
yeah, I want to thank Birmingham Times, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Birmingham Times.
You know, I read the Birmingham News, but the
Yeah.
Birmingham Times, man, I thank them because I was Birmingham Times Player of the Year.
Player of the Year, sure was. I saw that.
And basketball.
I saw that. I definitely saw that. Yeah.
People always ask me how did I do all that and still, you know, had good grades.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's kind of how I tailor my life right now, man. I just I do a whole lot. I stay busy.
Yeah. Yeah.
My motto now: you stay busy, you stay out of trouble.
Stay busy, but you do what counts. Yeah, and I mean that's the point. You know what I mean? It's okay to move things around and push things around, but doing what counts is what's important.
Absolutely.
I think a lot of times when I see you moving, you're doing what counts. So that's good.
I appreciate it.
It's a big example, you know, like to me and people like me to see that. So then you became the coach of Gasden State Community College.
Correct.
The head coach of Gasden State Community College.
Yes, sir.
So how is that?
Man, that's a dream come true for being a young black man. I guess I'm gonna use that word because I think I graduated to the difference. Because I don't, you know, I love everybody, but just the opportunity, man, to be the head coach. Not only the head coach, be the first
black head coach,
at the college.
And then Etowah County just congratulated you.
Yeah, Etowah County City of Gasden just recognized me for last year for winning my 100 game in basketball.
So that's huge.
Man,
that's history.
That's big.
Yeah, that's big.
The first, I think a gentleman told me, if you're the first to do something and the first to be something, that means we got a long way still to go.
Yeah, because we still in 2024 saying the first.
Yeah, the first. So I don't use that analogy no more to the first. I just want to continue to carry on the legacy that I'm going to set for myself and for my grandkids, hopefully. You know?
Now your grandson, man, and I tell everybody, I said, man, he look just like his granddad. He's just a lighter version. Look like he following your footsteps too.
Man, he pay attention to everything.
Yeah, he do. Yeah.
So that's why I have to be careful what I do.
Yeah.
You know, because sometimes I opportunity I pick him up on Fridays, and when I go around and see some of my business pop in and check on things, he know exactly what to do when he's 12 years old.
Yeah,
so
at 12 years old.
Yeah, I have to keep my eyes on him.
He's very intelligent.
Yeah, he pay attention, you know what I'm saying? Pretty smart guy. I just have to keep my eyes on him. I'm gonna keep my eyes on both of them, because both of them got that D.Tarver initial, man. Ain't no telling what. Because he told me when we was leaving one of my business, he said, hey man, you gotta tell these folks, when I start running things, they're gonna have to cash out me for all my money, man. So I got a little kick.
So he already kind of get himself in position.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But you showing him the meaning of hard work though.
Well, I'm showing him that you can have opportunity, man, if you put your mind to something and kind of stick with it. You know, and anything that come easy is not easy, man. But it takes some, up all night, losing some sleep, worried about certain things. But now I think I done got it down to a pat, man, where I'm able to still fulfill my obligation as a basketball coach, as well as vice president of a lot of organizations, man. People just ask me, man, how do you do it, man? I'm just part of organizations in the city, the county, state, so I'm just saying, man, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying this ride, man.
You was also, because it's coming back to me now, you was also, you was over the youth department at your church?
I was, I ran, youth summer program.
Youth summer program at church.
I did that, man, when my kids, my boys coming up, man, just ran ballparks at, Huffman Ballpark. Man, I've been on Nate Board, Growing Kings, Epic Dreams, You know, so I still make time.
Yeah.
See, kids and seniors, man, that's my pet peeve.
Yeah. Yeah.
I help a kid under a senior citizen for help one in between.
But this, what I saw was, you was like helping in the church.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That part a lot of folks might not know. You was helping in the church.
My uncle, he passed away last year, but man, he was president of the church, so I just started assisting him because I know he was doing a lot. Small base church right there in Kingston.
Yeah.
Man, we was cutting grass. Church have a lot, so we donating time as well as donating money, getting certain things that the church needs. Camera system, but grew up right there, Prince Peter Lutheran Church, right there on 10th Avenue, man.
So basically, like you just like came back and just giving back to the community.
Oh, man,
in a big way.
I guess they say I'm still giving back, to the community. But man, I was just telling someone last night. I said, man, I used to go to church twice on Sunday.
Oh,
Go to Prince Peter Lutheran Church.
Yeah.
Stop by First Baptist Church Kingston.
Yeah.
And then I go on home because Marto and my house, grandma's house, man. You don't go to church, you can't go outside.
Can't go outside.
So I made sure I went 2 times just in case, so I stay out a little later, on Sundays.
Yeah.
But man, I can't do this. I'm thankful, man. I promise you, I'm thankful, man. I finally got a chance to get here, man. I actually thought I was gonna be able to come by and see you when I left event over at the Harvard Center over there, but man, mine just got bad.
So after the coaching, or not after, while coaching, the entertainment world had to have you.
Yeah.
So one of your hobbies is entertainment and promoting.
Man,
tell us a little bit about that.
Man, favorite. That's one of my favorite hobbies. It was a job at one point, but now it's a hobby now. Man, I was part of American Production, man, which started in 1995. Then it graduated to American Entertainment. So I'm a part of a group called American Entertainment Group, or AEG Company. So AEG, we probably one of the second or third largest concert companies in America.
Yeah.
I mean, and here at one point, we was doing 65-70% of the concerts that come to Birmingham, state of Alabama. So we still fill the office in Dothan, Alabama, Montgomery, as well as still in Birmingham.
So, I've been to a few shows, and through you, I met Cupid. You had Tucker. You done work with some of everybody. Calvin Richardson.
Man, when I started in 1995.
You done had
my anniversary coming up. Be 27 years. June 2nd, 1995. My first tour. I didn't start with concerts. I started working on tours.
So you were
my
working
dad had been in the business. My godfather had been in the business. June 2nd, 1995. Barry White and the Love Unlimited Orchestra with Shantae Moore.
Yeah.
I worked one night with them. I ended up getting 10 more cities to go work with them.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I really see how you with being at your shows and stuff. I see how you put things together, and it's always first class. From the food down to the show production. I mean, just everything is always first class. So really, a person can't deny you when they come and work for you or do your shows. And everybody's always real nice to you. I mean, even though you pretty much stay out the way,
Yeah. Well, one thing I think, I took the page out what my dad used to tell me. He always told me about. So you got to build a relationship.
Yeah.
And at the time, I didn't see the real relationship didn't mean nothing to me. I said, well, I ain't trying to build a relationship with you folks. But, I look back now as you get older. I think about the relationship I had, with Nathan Jordan, Big Junior, everybody know him. People don't know.
Shout out to Big Junior.
Yeah. The people don't know. Me and Big Junior formed American Production and Bodyguard Service. I was 18 years old.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So a lot of people know I still got the business card.
Yeah.
So Big had the opportunity to work. He just let me tag along because at that time, my dad and my godfather, we were doing major tours on NWA.
Yeah.
We was doing the group Guy.
Yeah.
So I was able just to tag along between, you know, especially when I got out of school for like the summer.
Mm-hmm.
That was my summer job.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so man, I just thankful, man.
Yeah.
I've been around.
You've been around all of them and been around the world. Yeah.
Been in some different countries.
But, I mean, just like I said, when I go to these shows, I just see how these guys respect you, and they respect the guy that you have working for you. You know, it's just like a whole just like team of everybody. Just, you know what I'm saying? They making sure this show happens. It's a lot that goes behind the shows.
Yeah, man. You know, I learned just, you know, you give everybody you know, first thing on my resume is I was good at delegating assignments.
Mm-hmm.
You know, delegate assignments, let everybody play a part.
Yeah.
If you feel like you running the part I gave you, it shouldn't be no problem.
Yeah.
Q wouldn't step over there with Reggie.
Mm-hmm.
Reggie don't step over there with Cav, and Cav don't step over there with Gary.
Mm-hmm.
There's some of the folks that work for. Everybody know what you're supposed to do
Mm-hmm.
the night of the show, and it makes it run smooth, man. You just don't, man. I can't imagine the last 2-3 years, man. I done had concerts that I done coordinated at a basketball game the next day.
Yeah, because you did it when we was in Montgomery. I think you had something going on, and then when we was down here, you had something going on the next day.
Yeah.
You had a practice, a big practice going on. Yeah.
So, I mean, I had a show the night before Thanksgiving in Montgomery.
Yeah.
Was able to drive back, have Thanksgiving dinner with my team, and we traveled the next 2 days to play the Thanksgiving tournament. So that's the joy I get to kick it out of. I don't worry about no other accolades, and like I said, my guys, they happy there. They enjoy coming to Gasden playing for me. They graduate, they having fun. You know, of course we winning, so that makes it a lot better.
Yeah, it makes it look good, yeah.
So if people just ask me how I do, you don't know have personal time. I have personal time.
Oh yeah.
The best peace of mind you want, I tell anybody, when you ride, man.
Mm-hmm.
When you can ride. Somebody asked me yesterday, well, you don't even turn the radio on. I don't need the radio.
Yeah.
Either I'm being thankful, praying.
Yeah.
Or either I'm calling, I'm on the telephone.
Yeah.
That's my peace of mind, man. Knowing everybody around me is okay, and that's my peace of mind, man.
People don't understand. I'm telling you, man, that ride and just getting a peace of mind, just enjoying yourself. See me, I ride, I listen to my music a little bit, and I change different types of music, and just I pray, I do it all. Yeah. So that's my peace of mind. I have fun. You know.
As long as my favorite word is breathe, and I'm talking to Miss Miss Mary Jo up in Detroit, retired. She's about 82 years old.
Yeah.
She said, baby, I know you breathe. And I said, yes, ma'am. But she said, but breathe, and breathe.
Mm-hmm.
So you get your 3 good breaths, you ready to start.
You ready to roll.
Man. Yeah. So.
Man, if you had to tell a younger D.Tarver or a young man or an upcoming business person a good word, what would you tell them?
Man, perseverance, man.
Yeah.
Because I remember, man, and my high school basketball coach, man, he don't know it. He'll call me from time to time. We'll talk. He's about 80 years old, man. Gene Critton. That was my
Oh, that's Coach Critton.
Coach Critton, man.
Yeah, shout out to Coach Critton, man. He was cool.
Coach Critton.
He paddled me one time at Omega Side 5 paddle.
But Coach Critton used to whoop me, but he used to always tell he left high school, I was 15, 16, I never know what the word perseverance mean, man. Till I got older, man. Perseverance was just like, you can't, nothing can deny it. No ailment, no that. You want to just keep going. I didn't understand that to this day, and I was talking to one of my other former coaches that know me, that recruited me, 30-something years ago, and he said, man, how Gene doing? I said, man, he all right. I said, he called me and told me, he said, could be G told me, said, I ain't love but 2 basketball players I coached for 40 years. And he said, your black tail was one of them. Of course, he didn't about no Coach Green. He said, tail though. Yeah. And I said, Coach, that means a lot. I said, Coach, you wouldn't believe, man. In 19 years of coaching basketball, I run your offense, the wheel offense. Yeah. I still run the wheel offense, man. Yeah. There's some guys play who some of my guys that played along with me, they, man, you ain't still running the old offense. I ran it, and every year I make a tweak to it.
Mm-hmm.
I won 22 ball games with it last year.
Yeah. And that's why you got your 100 game ball.
Yeah, I won 22.
Congratulations from Etowah.
Yeah, man, from the count up there.
Yeah.
You know, Commissioner Jeffrey, he's a real good guy. So man, they got great support, man. You know, great family support,
right.
Community support, man. And you know, like I said, and I don't mind. You know, I give back,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the key. You know,
Man, I
anytime
love it.
you can give back, man, you give back some time, or you stop by the old community, stop by, and people see you doing well. That pushes you to continue to want to continue going, man, because it gets hard sometimes, man. You know,
when you go back to where you come from, with all you know what I'm saying. Even though it's hard, you go. It make you feel better. Kind of break all that, push all that out the way.
Man, I tell you, it's you know, two rides, and I kind of dealing one of is deal with a lot of dealing with families who lose loved ones, so I do get a chance to go by those once or twice a week. But man, I tell people the hardest ride I got is riding home after a loss. After a ball game.
That's a long ride.
Man, let me tell you something. I don't even drive the freeway back home after a loss. I don't even want to go home because I'm back up thinking about something I did. And I tell people, see, coaches lose games, players win games.
Yeah.
See, coaches, you get credit for one thing. Oh, I coached those guys. They won though. But when you lose, ain't nobody did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
People in the stands. I went to a game and I was just sitting down, minding my own business. And I said, "When do people really talk about me without coaching?" And I thought about it. I spent my whole time in SWAC championship because I had a couple of guys play in the SWAC championship. One of my All-Americans at Grambling State. And I said, "Man, when do folks talk about me in the stands like this?" But I said, I wouldn't know because it just don't bother me because I'll be in a different phase and zone because I'm there for a purpose. Yeah. That's to compete and make sure these young men get the best experience they have while they in college with me.
Yeah, man. I hear your grandson sometimes talking about the players, and he liked them players. He said you got some pretty cool players. Yeah, so they listen to you.
Man, we do so much in the community in Gasden. We adopted a school. My basketball, the men's team, we adopted a school, Litchfield Middle School. And what we do, maybe once every 2 or 3 weeks, we go talk to the student, visit classroom, motivate the kids, so they can get to this point. Because sports got me to where I'm at. Sports get a lot of kids to reach their peak. A lot of kids want to go to school, college, especially if it weren't for sports. Yeah. Sports gets you to where you go. So we go there, man. We get the principal, we get permission from him. We get the teachers, give them some time off, man. We take their classes to the lunchroom. We might have a class that's, take them to the PE. Get that teacher. Because, man, being a teacher, I tried. Yeah. Being a school teacher, man, they deal with a lot.
How long you talk?
Man, I tried to 2 years.
Yeah. Hey, that's a long time though.
Yeah, 2 years, but that was one of my goals, man. I want to teach, have a daycare center, have a nightclub, and I done all of them. So.
Oh really?
I wrote that in 1989 in one of my the yearbook you have. So I done reached all the goals I had put out to do. I done reached them. So that's why I tell people I leave here tomorrow. I'm fine because I done everything. I done been everywhere. I done seen pretty much everything. I had a lot of bumps and bruises, seeing everything. Bumps in the road that keep me from the ultimate goal. But I think right now I'm at my peak, man. I'm going into my 9th year as a head coach.
9th year, and you know what? I remember you got you seen that long though.
Yeah, man. 9 years, man. 9 years, and then like I said, 10 years is a decade. Yeah. 20 finna be 20th year coaching.
Yeah, so that say something.
Hey, man, that's
somebody like you.
Somebody like hey, some nights it ain't many like because but they some like and like I tell players, I tell my parents, I just want to make your experience something you can talk about 20 years from now while you're here with me. But also I'm gonna teach you how to continue to become a man. I'm gonna give you the tools. I got a motto. Open door policy. Me and my coaching staff, we got an open door policy. Then I tell people, I got freshmen, new kids coming in, people who've been there. I say I got an open floor policy too. So I got 9 players that's supposed to return on the 22 Final 14. Right. 9. And school is out next week for us. I started 4 freshmen on the 22 win ball team. And I still tell those 4 freshmen that started, I got an open floor plan. So if one of these guys coming in that's better than you, I got an open floor plan. I'm like a house when you go in. If your wife or whoever do your decorating say, hey, it's an open floor plan, you can do what you want to do. Yeah. That's what I do. And we finished the school, we back in school May 28th for summer school. So we'll be preparing, get some guys maybe have 6 or 7 coming in for summer school. Then we leave for our weekend trip in June. We go to Columbus State to play in our ACC regional tournament. So, we go have a bond. That's our bond weekend, man.
And so like they pretty much look at you like a father figure.
Man, most of them do. Because I tell you one thing, out of 15 ball players, I maybe see 4 dads. I might be just 3. Yeah. That's all I see. I deal more with grandmamas, which if you got a grandmama, you almost on my good side. Cause sometimes grandma know. I had one. I promise I had one player grandmama. Man, she found out I like sweet tea. Man, she sent me a thing of sweet tea back, but I said it had that reformed Alabama taste to it. Man, pound cakes. You know what I'm saying? So grandmamas knowing to be my pet peeve, and they know I'm gonna stand in the gap for some of the kids, man. I mean, and you deal with a lot, man. I tell parents, man, sometimes my phone rings 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. See, parents don't get that phone call. When you're a college coach, man, you get that you get that call that the parent don't want, I dealt with calls from the local county jail. I dealt with the call that, hey, coach, I need to go to the doctor for everything. So I'm the one sitting in place. I remember I had a kid fail, bumped his head, man, and the weather was bad. So I stayed over at, when I was coaching at law, I stayed over at Princeton Hospital, man, I rode in the ambulance with him over there. From 9 o'clock that night to like 6, 7 o'clock that morning. Because the parents couldn't travel because the roads was messed up. So who else gonna stay there? I ain't stay there. Now, what about my little family? You know what I'm saying? I'm hungry. Nothing around there.
You tired?
I'm around there, nothing to eat around there Long Avenue.
Except for them vending machines.
So, I understand the gaps like that, so.
These are the coaching story that people don't hear about.
Man, that's a coach story. They have to deal to hear that problem, man.
Sometimes them boys ain't got money to get home either.
Man, sometimes they don't, and you got to figure out, you got to take them home. You got to get them home for the holidays and stuff, Some kids have to stay for the holiday because they live so far. My family have to hold them up,
have to hold them up.
We make sure they straight. We got a good church faith base there in Gasden, Mount Zion Baptist Church, and another church right on Megan, Reverend Dudley Church. I don't know, Friendship.
Okay.
Man, they do good for our athletes, definitely for men's basketball, man.
So one year you even came to my family reunion.
Up in Gasden, correct.
My family embraced you, just like you was family.
Had a good time because I remember when I first got the job there, I used to always come home and talk about Knockaloo Falls. And people used to tell me, man, you act like you ain't never been to Knockaloo Falls. I hadn't, now that I can recall, but being in elementary school, you take those field trips. You go to Knockaloo Falls. But I just paid the $2 because I didn't want to get away from school, go on a field trip. But Knockaloo Falls, real nice. nice, and I appreciate you, you know, your family, you know, making me be part of the family, man.
Y'all train up there, don't y'all?
We used to.
Oh yeah, okay.
We used to, but now since we have our own trail, so we used to.
So you know I've been doing my homework.
Yeah, we used to go up there to Knockluke Falls, do what we call a 5K run.
Okay.
We used to go up there just one day a week, a 5K. That's what, I mean, you stay up there, 5K, you stay up there almost 2 hours for guys to run 5 miles. 5 miles, and normally you can tell who want to be a part of your program and who don't. Because most guys.
Oh, when you take them up there?
When you take them up there, most kids say you got to run 5 miles, most guys. But I probably had one guy. I remember I was looking for one guy so long, man. I stayed up from 5:30 to 8:30 for him to run 5 miles.
What was he?
Man, he was taking his time.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't leave until he finished it.
Yeah.
And folks, people who was walking the trail, they come, hey, coach, you got one down there look like he gonna make it. Well, we'll stay up here until he can make it. You know, so me and him laugh about it now. He's been gone 2-3 years from school. We laugh about it now. The military guy. So.
Oh, he in the military?
Yeah.
Okay.
Guy. He chose to go that route, which is I preparing for military or you know, going on a 4-year school.
And he still reach out.
Reach out, man. I got man. The calls I tell kids I want to get. I want to get the calls that, you know, from a job interview. I mean, I had one of my guys from Atlanta, Georgia, Christian Blue. He was set up to get a job. He graduated from Savannah State. And he had an interview at the Pentagon. And they said they didn't want to talk to the principal at his elementary school. They didn't want to talk to his high school coach, nobody in the community. They want to talk about that 1 year you stayed at Gasden State with the head men's basketball coach. They told us the only way he get clearance for that job. And I always tell the guys, I said, anybody call me about an interview, any of my former coaches, they call me, man, they gonna probably want to hire you. I had 4 assistant coaches that went on and got another jobs. They own like head high school jobs and stuff.
Okay.
So I got a little small tree, and people don't even know that. I probably got 8 coaches that got jobs that started with me.
Man, that's cool, man. That's good stuff to hear.
When the people from Washington called me, man, I talked to him. He called me back. He said, Coach, I don't know what you told them folks. They told me I could come on tomorrow.
For real?
Yeah, now he got a job. I got 2 guys, former players, work at the Pentagon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, before I forget, man, I want to give a shout out to my Gasden family, the Moores and the Gasden, and the Jones and Gasden. I want to give a shout out to y'all because they told me, man, I went to a reunion one time. They said, we like your podcast. I said, y'all watch my podcast? They were like, yeah. But man, they talked about you for a long time.
I used to do a weekly radio show. It's on Mondays, but you know my conference games are on Mondays and Thursdays. So I was kind of rushing and then the radio personality said, well, we're gonna have to find it's called What's Going On the Hill, since Gasden sit up on the hill. And I was doing a radio weekly show, man. I was the only coach that had one.
Okay.
Yeah, and did I invite people to the games and they'll come say, I'm gonna guest Coach Tarver getting in free, you know, and stuff like that. You know, I just want to, make sure my voice is being heard in Etowah County in the city of Gasden. So it's been heard, man. We doing some marvelous things there, and
that make other coaches and other people step up too, though.
Yeah.
You know, when they see that you doing all this stuff and then you still got time to get on the radio show, you still got time to take out time for these boys, and you know, just grow them up into men. You know what I'm saying? That saves a lot, and it makes people step their game up too.
Man, like I said, and you know what? I'll start doing at the end of the year, and I'm gonna do it a little bit more next year. I visit the cafeteria, man. I go eat with my guys on Mondays. Me and my coaching staff, we go eat with our guys dinner on Mondays inside the cab. So we let kids know, hey, we can come eat this food too, and food great now. Yeah, man, I like it because you can get breakfast all day. Yeah, so I make sure I eat that breakfast. So it's
make them feel like he regular people too.
Oh man, and they know that. And most guys, you know, if they choose to come to Gasden State, man, that most of them say, I make them feel comfortable. I make them feel, you know, a father figure, getting that voice that, you know, some of them might have a father, maybe not in the household, but getting that father figure, hey, coach, can I talk to you about something? I ain't got no problem. You know, we got a group chat. They got a group chat that just players.
Yeah.
We got a group chat with just coaches.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have a group chat with players and coaches.
Yeah.
So if me and the coaches want to talk about something, we can communicate with each other. Because
Mm-hmm.
I know if you got, you know, wives and girlfriends, they don't want you to be on that phone
That's
all
right.
night.
That's right.
You know, but one thing about doing basketball season, your basketball family would probably spend more time with you than your own family.
Right, right.
And you eat more with your basketball family than you do your own
You do
family.
your own family, yeah. Man, listen. Once again, like I said, I really appreciate you, coming and giving me some of your time. I know you're very busy. And I appreciate just taking our time with me.
Man, I just want to thank you and to seeing what you're doing, across the board. That means a lot to me to have an opportunity, because like I said, man, if I'm pulling in so many directions,
Well, I know I got a lot of big shoes to fill, so from a lot of different ways. So hey, I'm trying to stand in these shoes and walk.
Hey man, you could continue doing what you're doing, because what you're doing, people looking up to you too. Like I said, I leave here sometime, I see you, and my grandson know you. He was like, you gonna put me on the pod. And I said, what you gonna talk about? I don't know. Me and him gonna talk.
We just gonna chop it up.
What you're doing is a good sign, and appreciate all people that's helping you, sponsors and everything.
Yeah,
man. They doing a good job, and you got a name in the city and the community too, man.
I hope it's a good name.
Yeah, it's a good name, man. You come in contact with a lot of the leaders, man, for the political side, from the business side, and they like what you're doing, man. So you just continue doing what you're doing, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it.
Yes,
So, man, I appreciate you for always liking and sharing and tuning in, and all the words of encouragement. I really appreciate you for just helping me to push this thing forward. And we're gonna, as always, we're gonna keep on bringing on people that you want to watch. So with no further ado, we're gonna give a shout out to all our sponsors. Shout out to Green Acres Chicken downtown. Shout out to Green Acres Chicken Inslee. Shout out to Green Acres Realty Enterprise. Also, we want to give a shout out to our other sponsor, Partners Tires, and Blaze Hookah Lounge. And give a shout out to Yo Chef Surf and Turf. Go and get the Birkin bag at Yo Chef Surf and Turf. It's one of the favorite drinks. Get the lamb chops. The lamb chops is a big seller. People always say, well, what's your favorite? I mean, I didn't try the whole menu, but I see the lamb chops is a big seller around there. So try the lamb chops. One of my favorites is the redfish. What's the redfish?
I found out this weekend, man. It's a difference between they call a redfish, then they got a red line. I saw
red snapper. That's it. Red snapper. I couldn't think of it. I can see because it got the whole head on the plate. But that's one of my favorites. So shout out to Yo Chef Surf and Turf. Hey man, listen. Keep on liking. Keep on sharing. When you go to the bars, if they don't have it, ask for Red Money Vodka. Not our sponsor, but they came, they sat in the chair, so I appreciate them too. Big Daddy Bone Barbecue. Listen, he has his own sauce. Dwayne Thompson, he has his own sauce, and he has Fish Fry Friday. Hopefully I say that right. He has Fish Fry Friday. And we're gonna give a shout out to Gasden State Community College, and for letting us have our brother on the show. So we appreciate you again, and we out.
Appreciate it.